Hello everyone, this is Princess Farron, and we're here with Final Fantasy XIV once again. And this time we'll try to handle Tataru's new quest. So we're here in Old Chalian by Tataru's shop. And this is where we'll start the quest, talking to Magina, Soaring Prophets.
General Kenobi. Your arrival could not have been more timely. Mistress Tataru has just left instructions for another batch of deliveries. She sends her regards, of course. Today she is in Idlesham for business with Rowena's House of Splendors, and tomorrow we'll no doubt find her in some other far-flung corner of the realm. We mustn't be outdone, Jude. This time our samples are destined for two organizations in Curtis, an arrangement made possible by none other than Master Seeker. He contacted his dear friend Lord Emmeline de Forton, who was kind enough to spread word of the boutique to his own contacts across Ishgard. It hardly took any time for the first letter of interest to reach us, and once these samples have been delivered, that interest will be piqued to a passion. Or so I've been assured. Lord Emmeline has insisted he will take care of all the particulars and bid me convey with enthusiasm that he looks forward to accompanying you on the deliveries. Now then, regarding that secret mission of ours. Gorgeous sapphire, is it not? It will make a beautiful necklace once restored. A keepsake of not only Mistress Tataru's mother, but that of her many friends and allies from across the realm. I am confident that someone of your experience has a most discerning eye for mementos. Bring back anything you think will make a worthy addition. And with that, I will leave these samples in your capable hands and eagerly await your safe return. Ishgard, let me see here. Okay, let's travel then to Ishgard.
Should we go to the mansion? The 410 mansion? Oh, it's here. Close by. Oh, there he is. The silly one.
Dude, old boy! Tis good to see a rosy glow in your cheeks considering that dreadful business with the imminent destruction of mankind in the end of times and whatnot. Yes, indeed. Who better to distribute exquisite arms and accoutrements than a bona fide hero such as yourself? Bona fide hero such as yourself. Well, I have two parties with simply ravenous interest in your products, dear chap. The first of whom so happens to be rather exquisite herself, my dearest Lady Laniet. Be so good as to precede me to the Rose House. I shall be along promptly, of course, just as soon as I'm coiffed and powdered. He's so silly. Look at his face! His mouth is a little agape. Let's run! To keep the cold away. He's definitely not properly dressed for being here. Cloud top. Jude, 'tis good to see you hale and whole. Thank you for personally making the trip. I know your obligations are many. Truth be told, your arrival could scarce have had better timing. While our erstwhile troubled relations with the Vanu improve by the day, we have been forced to reconsider our current munitions due to recent incidents of... I have come, my darling Blossom! Behold the Manulan, the executioner, here to smite your foes with ruthless ardor. Dear Lord. Oh, he changed his outfit to show off his muscles. Like dashing silhouette, do I not? Why, Sika could not have found a better man to give these samples to.
Those were the samples. Surely such splendid armor could be put to better use in fashion, Lord Emmanuel. Could I not prevail upon your better senses to relinquish that gear to those who might appreciate its practicality? Ouch. Far be it from me to deny any request of yours, Lady Laniette. Only I must confess that I may have slightly exaggerated Sicard's generosity in the matter of gifting these. Ah, you mean to say you borrowed them? No doubt without his knowledge or consent. And why should I have expected otherwise? Friends may forgive, but it bears repeating that your clients deserve at least a modicum of professionalism. You do have other clients, don't you? Of course I have, and of no little celebrity at that. You remember the Red Bills, of course. The Sky Pirates? That an experienced adventurer should know them hardly surprises me. But how does a privileged son of House Fortin come to make their direct acquaintance? It was a happy coincidence of ale and circumstance, I assure you, as Jude here can attest. An unbiased range of social contracts is the essential arsenal of not just adventurers, but any gentleman of consequence. Unbiased is all very well, but Sky Pirates are precisely the problem I was speaking of earlier. Jude, before we were, interrupted. Recently, self-proclaimed Sky Pirates have been marauding trading vessels with troubling audacity. Even the Sky Steel Manufactory has reported stolen property at the hands of these ruffians. Troubling news indeed, though I cannot imagine fellows as amicable as our Red Bills can be responsible. Still, if we should hear aught of it, I shall send word directly. Now then, Jude, off we trot to the infamous Perrock. I have been told to seek out a certain red standard upon Coldwind. How the pulse quickens! Silly boy. Oops. My controller is acting up. See if I can fix it. There they are. Oh, it's Katz's. Therefore, my good man, you know as well as I that the only wooing Jude into anything is yourself. Don't think your interest in our mutual friend here escaped my notice. Your aim all along was less about armaments than it was an audience with Jude, was it not? Ha! Not bad for a dandy. I might have had missed sights on a touching reunion between Jude and myself. That's not to say I won't be needing those samples. See, I have a job that could right benefit from both your kinsons and those pieces you've brought me. So long as they have the quality of what Emmanuel was showing off in the alehouses anyway. You can count on your participation, yes? You'll be duly compensated, of course. Just name your price. I'd prefer something you might make use of. Far be it from me to dictate what a man does with his booty. If there's a recompense, I'll see what I can do. Now that we have you on board, allow me to elaborate. It seems that a band of petty thieves has been masquerading as sky pirates and harrying honest traders as of late. So-called monstrous cockatoos don't exactly strike fear into the heart of man. They're being a right nuisance, and now they've gone and made things personal. Remember the Ramil, don't you? The captain's old airship? Well, after what happened in Dunscates, we've been commissioning the finest airship parts from across the realm for the construction of her successor. Only to have those cockapert nincompoops pillage the very Skysail manufacturer vessel that was carrying our precious cargo. The nerve of some people, huh? Makes me mouth water. Of course, once the cockatoos realize whose property they built at, they flew into a panic and holed up in Idleshire after stashing the goods somewhere. This is where you and your samples come in. We want you to take Leof on and... If I've spilled the rest, Stasia, let's make sure our friend here is still up for a spit of folly. How about it then? My mercantile ship at your service. Anyway, I was right to call you. There was Downey that claims one and I would look him.
Quite so. You'll be turning out the Patreon. Steer the wellness will certainly assure.
By the by, would you have any terrible objections if I informed the Rose Knight of your designs upon this charlatan? Because knights are affiliated with House Eleanor, so you see, and thus have particular interest in recovering the contents of this Skysail vessel. I know my the most capable lady, Lanier, simply will not rest till she has brought these scoundrels to justice. Can't say it's an alliance I've ever considered, but so long as I get all the cockatoo and do, our knights must sorry. Welcome to catch and cage as if these feet. Splendid! Lady Lanier shall be very glad to hear of it. Overjoyed! Yes, she may simply be unable to contain her bounded delight. I must away! Oh dear. Not awaiting as an Idleshire, but danger and subterfuge, but such is more tempting to our ilk than lovely knights, huh? Let's be off. I'll explain the rest of our gambit once we get there. Okay, so now it's time to set out course to Idleshire. Oh, I can see some from this one. And the legendary that we live on ain't known for tools like these. I could get used to this. Comfortable, practical, and with a sense of style to it. And ain't often you find that holy trio in battle gear. Quite the line that you're touting. Which brings us to your role in my master plan, my lady. Easy laying low in a motley place like Idleshire. These cock-a-hoop cowards have been managing it well enough. So
So to lure them out, we're going to spread savory rumors of a black market merchant looking to fence fine contraband for even finer coin. That's you. Just strike up a chat with any adventurers or peddlers that seem like to share hearsay. I'll be playing your handsome bodyguard, so rest sure I've got your back, master. I've been taking the liberty of preparing you guys. It ain't as flattering as Leofor's, but you should fit the pot nicely in this.
Okay. This way.
I haven't come here in a while, actually. Hey, approachable adventurer. Trying to talk to you. Much obliged if all goes to plan, we'll have you laugh joking over their snotty hides for summers to come. Distinguished merchant. Righteous ain't never been to me liking, mate. Just gonna buy them reprobates what don't honor the creed of sky pirating. Or so you can imagine why the Bill Lofard might say, hey, not that it's any matter of ours. Anyhow, should you find someone looking to offload, dubiously obtain merchandise, send them our way, will you? talk of the town yet? As far as I can tell, you're strong contenders. Perhaps second only to rumors about a mysterious intimidator who's cast her lot in with the cockatoos. We natural that those sniveling whelps are the bro Peter. What thickhead really quotes the rank of Red Bill Alphard? Well, I suppose a few names come to mind, but no matter, our plan proceeds as discussed. Let's take to the streets and wait for our clients to come crawling, eh? This cat says that's huge eyes. It's a pity we didn't get to see more of him in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Jaffa, with scrags like you, Furry and me, we don't know whether to laugh or cry. As you live in breed? Not for long though. If you don't hand over what you and your dicky bird stole. Not in the slightest. I was thinking surely Radlia and her talents would never sink so low as to become lackeys to a lackey. Here you are. Might even start to pity you. And that is where you consistently underestimate me, Rebel. I would stop at nothing to realize my desires. Or were the sweet memories we made together in Dunscaith not enough to convince you of that? I suppose I might be willing to overlook your stubborn indifference and return those stolen airship parts you so desperately seek. If you would but call me your captain. Completing that airship means more to me than you'll ever understand. I ain't living here without me stolen goods. If they're worth recovering, that is. You there, Pocolorum, you didn't leave that plunder in wind-inspected territory, did you? Of course you did. Heads as empty as a tossed port tankard. Those airship parts are embedded with highly calibrated corrupted crystals. Put them in any contact with wind sprites and they're no better than glorified scrap. Tata, you've got your hands on an airship, yes? Take it to Providence and go pick up our stolen goods. Some genius hid them under a rock. You are bluffing? Obviously. Don't make me doubt your intelligence, Lavia. What airship needs a part that can handle a little wind? Doubt what you'd like, Leofard. I hardly need bloody airship speed to beat you into submission. Let me slip into something more comfortable. Jude! I'm not
not the only one whose name is worth something in these parts.
I'm still prettier though.
Well then, sweet cockatoos, let's get about cuffing you into cockatrees and four, shall we? So much for monstrous. Let's leave him to the garrison. Ain't enough meat on their shivering bones to warrant a chase. Radlia, Radlia. I reckon this was little more than a diversion to you, but surely you didn't think I'd fall to such a weak hand? All the more pity that you assumed those airship parts were the only pieces of value taken from me and mine. No matter. It's time to make your allegiances clear. If you and your talents intend to continue this farce, we'll have it out. Here and now. Well, it seems I misjudged my prospects. I had thought those simpletons might amount to more than sniveling turntails, but I have neither loyalty nor affection for a useless cockatoo. Suppose I shall have to content myself with this reunion in itself. But you will need more than clever bluffs to evade me next time. Of that you may be certain. Can't trust pirates. Those were some fine samples without question, but nothing beats sweating me on ranks again. Go ahead to the paddock and wait for us in my chambers. It'll be along once I've spoken with our knight's most thorny. Kotata says all stolen property is accounted for, and finishing touches on our airship proceed apace. And according to the Rose Knights, the cockatoos will be shipped off to the Diadem, where they can enjoy volunteering their services for the betterment of mankind.
Speaking of which, Captain, what is to become of the miscellany recovered from the Cockatoo's hoard? I am sure House Alinat will lay claim to their possessions, but as for the appurtenances of origins unknown...
Worry not, puss, I don't pocket any jingobob I find like some petty foister. We'll track down the rightful place soon enough, if my prediction holds.
Jude, is that you?
They've met. What is she doing there?
It's his. And you look quite as surprised as I feel to think we'd meet here among the clouds and sky pirates. I was just finishing up my affairs in Idleshire when who should come asking for me but Red Bill Lockford. The thrilling twist in my day, I'll have you know.
How did Emmeline put it? She's got her fingers in more pies than a high street baker. When I got wind she was in Idleshire, it felt like snubbing fate not to enlist her expertise.
Well, I'm exceedingly glad you did, for I have returned triumphant. Allow me to present the famous traveling portraitist, Duramont. Portraitist, but of course, among the recovered items were a number of singularly beautiful paintings.
Oh, I am relieved to hear it, when I learned which vessel had fallen prey to sky pirates. I thought those pieces would be lost forever.
Wow, so you are yet another victim of the monstrous cockatoos. Still, a personal summons to the barracks seems like the sort of social nicety to which the captain is normally intolerant.
I believe my presence here may have another purpose entirely. You see, Leofard and I are old acquaintances. He commissioned me to paint their portrait, in fact. My beautiful daughter Ramil. She looks perfectly at home here.
Beautiful daughter?
Aye, Duramont is father to Lady Ramil, the gentlewoman who cared for Leofard as an art. He abdicated all family affairs to his son when he became a practicing artist, but is still a lord in lineage.
You mean to say that the renowned portraitist Duramont is not only your grandfather, but a former lord as well?
Oh, you must forgive my blind introduction from earlier. Not to forgive, Mr. Tataru. On the contrary, I am indebted to you for tracking so quickly. Thanks to you, this can happen just as I hoped it might. Construction's about finished on our new airship, and I wanted you here when I christened her. The Ramil will fly again. My dear boy, celebrating your mother's life with you continues to be my great honor. When you hung her portrait here, when you named your first airship, I could see the vestiges of her love shining in your countenance then, just as it is now. I only hope you continue to realize her greatest wish for you, to live as free and unfettered as the sky itself. I know she would be very proud. A bit like Earth and Girls, ain't it? Getting us adventuring types more worth the effort, I'd say. Moments like these are meant to be shared. Right, I believe we've got a new airship to fly, and the upper sky awaits. even my wildest imaginings. So charging into vicinity and alright, better. Still thinking since the last of what wonders this happened told. I'll come find you again before long, Jude. And I'll bring everything I was promised, a thrilling heady rush of high adventure. They're all good pilots. Amazing.
Oh, no farewell, baby Peter Sorrow. Know that he's butt fodder for Reunion's most gay.
No need to get mawkish, Furball. It ain't as if just dropping off the face of the star. Not permanently, anyhow. We'll meet again soon enough. Although Cat Sis is liable to mope like a damn kitten till we do. Poor thing. He likes Jude. I expect these parts will be free of half-baked brigands for a time yet, but should you ever find yourself in need of a red bill, don't hesitate to call.
Thank you. 'Tis no small comfort knowing our ships may distribute to us in safety.
That's for you, Jude. We'll be in touch.
Well, that was invigorating. One I'd love nothing more than to catch our collective breath over a cup of tea. Business calls me to Ishgard. No rest for the enterprising and talented, as they say. Shall we, dreamer?
Might I persuade you to accompany us? We should very much like to hear of your adventures. Meeting subjects I find personally inspiring is a particular credo of mine. And I dare say you have brushed shoulders with more than a few individuals of note. Thank you for indulging in old man's eccentricities. Now then, perhaps you could begin with the adventures you shared with Leofard and his crewmates. Well? There he is. Oh, he dropped something. What's that?
Leofard intentionally offloaded this in our direction, yes? Whatever could it be?
A show of goodwill from the Red Bills.
Oh, that's right. When Leofard spoke to me about finding Durament, he did mention sending something along with things. Well, I would make quite a sight lugging this around to all my meetings, so might I ask you to hold on to it for the time being? I trust you do not run off with my share of the reward. A gift from the notorious Red Bills. You know, they're rather nice for the Sky Pirates, don't you think?
Wow. Who would have guessed that Tataru's quest would lead us to the pirates once again? Where to now?
Okay. A bright and energetic young lady is your employer, Jude. not delay her business over long. The tales you shared on the journey here were beyond anything I could have anticipated. Never have I heard such inspiring episodes of daring do. Though I may not know them personally, I find myself fascinated by the individuals you described, the comrades and acquaintances of your journeys. Yes, I believe I shall remain in the capital to paint for a time. Should you desire a portrait, I would happily part with it for the cost of its supplies. Find me here and we can make the arrangements. Charlene.
Welcome back. I just received word from Mistress Tataru. What's this about portraitists and sky pirates? What beloved give it us for the necklace? Seems to be a ladder strap of sorts. An antiquated one at that. Wait a moment. I recognize this design from my studies. This is a relic of the ancient city of Mon. You said that Magi sorcerers would weave these cords with magics to make them unbreakable. You'd be hard-pressed to find better material for a necklace. Oh, Mistress Tataru will be so delighted. She chatted endlessly about how pleased she was to know the Red Bills and what sort of products might prove useful to our daring new friends. And the Rose Knights have already placed an order for the garrison, so all in all, I believe our latest endeavor was a brilliant success. As always, we shall be on the lookout for new areas of opportunity, so I hope we can count on you to serve as our charming emissary again. In fact, I believe Mistress Tataru will insist upon it. Until next time.
Okay, and now we are able to purchase portraits from Durmer and Ishgard. Okay. Soaring Prophet's quest of the Tataru's great endeavor is complete. This is a little side quest that enables us to travel to several places that probably we hadn't traveled, which was my case, for quite some time. So it's always nice to visit back those places, right? Anyway, if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment here if you wish to. I appreciate it. This is Princess Farron.